Developing right now at noon, Miami's police chief is on his way out. The city manager announcing plans to suspend Art Acevedo with the intent to eventually fire him.
The top cop has only been on the job for 6 months, and Local 10 News reporter Trent Kelly joins us live outside Miami Police headquarters.
And you have the latest on Acevedo's feud with the commissioners, and really that led up to this whole shakeup in leadership.
It really has, Christy and Janice. You know, this big shakeup was announced by the city manager's office late yesterday, and it comes after what's really been a very rocky start for Chief Acevedo. You may remember he was initially brought in here to really enact some changes and reform the culture within MPD. Instead, it's that relatively new police chief who now finds himself on the outs, with the next step expected to be his termination. Only 6 months after his swearing in, Art Acevedo, the sometimes outspoken police chief picked from Houston, is now suspended, with the city manager saying he plans to fire him. In this 2-page letter, city manager Art Noriega outlines 8 reasons for Acevedo's dismissal, including losing the trust of some officers, offending the community with the term Cuban mafia, and failing to report damage to his city vehicle in a timely manner. Quote, "The relationship between the chief and the organization has become untenable and needed to be resolved promptly," Noriega writes, adding, quote, "Chief Acevedo is not the right fit for this organization."
If not, to shut his big mouth.
His letter coming after 2 drama-filled meetings at City Hall with Commissioner Joe Carollo and 2 others making it clear they wanted Acevedo out. Acevedo firing back, accusing those commissioners of interfering in his police work. Late yesterday, as word of his suspension was announced, Acevedo sent an email to the department writing, quote, "I promise to continue to fight the good fight to rid MPD of the political interference from City Hall that unfortunately continues to negatively impact this organization." His temporary replacement, the department's assistant chief, Manny Morales, who was at headquarters today for a special event honoring the young survivor of a fatal house fire. Morales, though, not taking any questions and was later pulled away, with staff telling us he will not be talking about the matter. Yeah, the department clearly not wanting to talk about this issue here today. Instead, they're deferring over to the city mayor and city commissioners, who are scheduled to have a press conference of their own that is set to happen over at City Hall right at 2:30 this afternoon. Count on Local 10 to be there and let you know what they have to say. For now, though, that is the latest live from downtown Miami. Trent Kelly, Local 10 News.